sa first and second batch sa pagtaas sa mga wage hikes sa kinatibok ang Davao Region, makabenepisyo po sa mga empleyado na nagtatrabaho sa mga private sector.
Thank you very much, Carlo. Before we start, I ask Carlo, hindi na ko na girl, gusto ko kang na. Anyway, thank you very much for that question. And I thank also who give them, sino yung very generous at bigay ng offer. Pakington na ito, actually cream. Kayo ang PIA. At anyway, yung Carlo, the question of how can it benefit the private sector, the discussions of any wage adjustment is a discussion of collegial body by the employer and the labor sectors. And out of the discussions, we are always on the benefit of the labor and the management. If you speak of any benefits to the labor, our region, by numbers, there are directly benefiting the minimum wage adjustment estimated 66,772 minimum wage earners is picked up for the minimum wage. Not discussion of any adjustment in relation to those who will be affected for any distortions. If you speak about the minimum wage in relation to the kasambahay, our region would directly benefit 64,111 domestic workers. So, by that numbers, thousands of our constituents in the region could benefit. And again, if it is private sectors, the implementation is by tranches. So the full implementation will be September 1. But in the domestic workers, there is no trans, but it will be implemented upon the effectivity of March 10.
Para Attorney, I don't know if you have the liberty to answer this question, pero sa datos sa 2025, are there nabay number of employers nga naka-violate nga wala mamapun sa inatong wage, minimum wage diri sa Davao Region?
Thank you again, Carlo, for that question. The mandate of DOLE is to monitor and to have this enforcement right in relation to any labor standards. And the labor standards is talking about minimum wage compliance and also the social benefits. With respect to that inspection mandated by our labor inspectors of DOLE employee or DOLE personnel, there are some, but there is also a period in which they have to correct. So, violate sa mga minimum wages, but they have given the chance to correct so that they will be compliant with the minimum wage of this current wage, which is RP 11-20-2023. So, in questions, if there is, but if there was any decisions of which a notice of reward, a notice of results, and it ripens into a decision. So far, wala siya there are those that still on appeal, but most of those have been under the compliance order by DOLE. Almost 100% are compliant. So may mga establishment until now, they are in the process of having to be compliant. Hindi ko na isabi yung mga kasi napasa pending pa sa office. But to those who have been inspected, I will say almost 100% those has been establishment inspected are compliance of the minimum wage. Because if you could not be compliant, there's also a new law that would somehow punish you for double indemnity, RA 8188. If you are not compliant of any salary adjustment, you are liable for a double indemnity without discounting that you can be also filed by an administrative case, civil, or criminal case. O kung sa Pinisaya ka, pwede ka mapile ng administratibo, civil, o priso of damages.
As by one of the, si Carlo kanina, naasa mo ang monitoring due by reason of RT for inspection. isa sa mga violation siya. Pero kanang gitawag na to o nanabayatay report na dili sila compliant. Actually, the mandate of DOLE is to see to it that they are all compliant. So naapay mga establishment ko karon na the process pa of curing or having the corrective measures to comply with our labor standard at minimum wage. So far, kay kung madlock man is lagot, kung dili sila itawag na to, kung dili sila compliant, kay pwede maka-mobile o kaduha, double indemnity, o pwede po ka mapailag civil criminal o administrative. So the question is as to whether or not there is non-compliance, there are establishments still to be corrected. And in our pending case, in our review.
Bagong minimum wage karon no wala anyways attorney karon ongoing ba ato pagpahigayro ka naman ng information dissemination on the implementation of this new daily wage.
Pakalagay na. Arman, yeah. Padayon gihapon ng ato ang kuan man. Ng ato ang dissemination kay ang effectivity niya March 13 pa man. So dapat ito siya yung publication. It can be the Sunstar is the recognized and chosen general circulations in the local. So start up February 25 and after publication of the general circulation is Sunstar 15 days from that. So nanakay effectivity of March 13. But the disseminations and the publication of this wage adjustment, padayon niya po siya. Even our office, even you can say it na meron na tayong wage adjustment.
So nag-libot-libot mo ba ng pasabot tayo or
Pwede ta, makaya po, pwede man nato i-face to face ang atong one. Pwede ang atong mga inspectors, pwede ang atong mga field officers, kaya they are already being informed. Ako na po yan sila, na natin wage adjustment. Pwede na natin na istorya o pwede po na istorya nila during any activities like atong job fair. Or perhaps this forum, kaya atong engagement ka pwede natin i-facilitate. It can be in our social media, in radios. There are also engagement in the radio stations and interviews. So in any platforms, padayon ang atong disseminations and information for this job.
katong mga nalibot ninyo attorney ba'y naibawan ninyo nga nagpatuman na despite nga March 13 pa implementation.
Ang ato ang wage adjustment effectivity is March 13. So far sa amo wala kami nibala, pero it's good it is not a violation if you give any adjustment as long that the employer is willing to pay even if there is adjustment that will take effect on March 13. Wala na siya prohibition. Ang prohibition na hindi ka makakag ng any adjustment where in fact there is a new law order or new wage order that shall utilize your mandate for a minimum wage. Take note, minimum wage ang atong di pasabot, so it is the floor setting wage. Pwede yan ang establishment o employer kung hatagan rin mas dako paano dili lang yun siya pwede ka pilo sa minimum wage. So, ang ipangutana, kung naan ang pinakitaan sa among pagpasundayan o pagsuroy, wala kami nakitaan, pero dili na siya violation o prohibition na dili mo hatang dako or mo patungan na daan sa minimum wage.
So wala pa gini mo naglibot gid karon sa
Kay kamo ang diyon sa imo ha, nga ang kaning minimum wage adjustment, gidirekta na naman sa mga field officers. So the field office is also mandated, the personnel of the field office of DOLE, there are 6 field officers, they are mandated to disseminate, inform the public that there is a new wage order that shall take effect on March 13 for the minimum wage.
Davao City lang ba ni siya sir or Davao Tibok Davao
Tibok Davao Region. So kung ngayon taok Davao Region, included na ang 5 probinsya, ang Davao del Sur, Davao Occidental, Davao de Oro, Davao Oriental, Davao del Norte, and Davao City, Philippines.
Kung tanong ta po to sir bago if na pa may mga natawag karon since karon pagtaas ang inflation na pa mga negosyante nga nagpaabot sa inyo nga medyo paano sa pa na kami extension it's because tungkol sa inflation taas po ng ilang operational cost.
Ngayon po na Arman, ang kanang discussion about sa i-defer, the word is defer o ihubukan o dilisa. During the public hearing, invited all the sectors, the management and the labor, and informed the government who are there. Ang atong platform is physical and hybrid siya, physical and online. Nag-attend po sa physical sa Grand Legal Hotel. During the discussion, hindi ko gusto nga ang atong mga labor management nga suspend or defer na dili sa any 3 years but 1 year. Pero kay na may representation by board, nga dili man pwede nga ato ang discussion kay tanan. So the law creates the Regional Tripartite Waste Productivity Board by reason of RA 6727 which is the Rationalization Wage Act. Ang kung-decide sa wage order ang representation sa management at sa labor. So after sa public hearing, ay mga representante sa management abot sa labor. Isagya ko ng discussion kay sila man nag-represent ka. Pwede ba i-infer? But as to that discussion, pinakadlaw man nag-discuss sa deliberation, nagkasabot sila na ato na lang tagaan o adjustment ang ato ang dili sa kadako kay pangayo ko sa labor na 750 as minimum wage sa Davao Region. Ato na lang i-adjust na nakapong ko sa mga management na pagkutanan na lain mo na ba may nadawat na defer or itilisa the omnibus wage law of the omnibus rule of the National Waste Productivity Commissions gives the privilege and the right of the management to file a petition, but the petition must be grounded on some grounds of nakatutag ko sa Rationalization Wage Act RA 6727 o sa omnibus rule sa National Waste Productivity Commissions kung file a petition to suspend or to defer your payment of any minimum wage. So na-high grounds yan, wala pa man yung file of petition, kaya wala pa man nag-tikify ng palahon. We are still on the current minimum wage of RB 11 plus 2020. That's 20.
Okay, lasa lang sa mga attorney. Usa ang inyong comment karon nga kang ipataling karon ni Speaker Boji ang katong national katong uniform wage adjustment Unsa inyo ang take ato?
Thank you. Again, the same questions that I had with my previous engagement and also my questions during our public hearing and some of the questions from the deliberations. If there is any wage adjustment created by Congress, which is the House of Representatives and Senate, we will abide by it. RTWPB DOLE will abide and follow the law because RTWPB is also mandated and created by law, which is RA 6727. Pag naibalaon na nabuha, mabuha, amo ang susunod ng balawon. So kung naan naman siya ay legislative adjustment by reason of any legislative act, then we will follow the law. Wala may kabalo kung demolish ba or kung abolish or kung nullify or kung gitawag na to kung amend ba sa palahon sa RA 6727. The word is we will abide and follow.
Okay, tanongin mo, sir, kasi advantage yan if ever na uniform na centralized na ang dili na makwantong dili na RTWPB ang nagatakda sa kaning mga minimum wage.
Ako, to be honest with you, it's an advantage sa RTWPB. Hindi magdali ang mag-decide o wage adjustment sa region kay imong i-consultant kay consultation and deliberation and public hearing sa imong mga sectors. Lisod na sa mga board members. What advantage? And kung mayroon ka sa mga advantage, siguro kung tanawan na to sa mga minimum wage earners, kung unsa may basihan sa legislative intent and intention, mayroon sila ang ato ang minimum wage must be the same with the NCR. So all the constituents, minimum wage earners, pareha na sila o minimum wage sa NCR. That is another advantage. So to the sum of the effect, I would say, would benefit, but to some of the employers, meaningful sila siguro ka consider as an advantage kay lahi man ang socio-economic and the purchasing power sa
Manila.
NCR o sa other regions. So, naayun na siya yung mga discussions with respect to any economic situations per particular region. So, kung kanang ba siya, naay negative, ako yung positive, and it's up to Congress how they would appreciate the discussion between the management and the labor in compliance with any wage adjustment by reason of the legislative act.
Okay, thank you. Sa DSWD, last na lang dyan doon.